Okay, so allow me to record our meeting. So this is soil science, and after knowing already the requirements, again I'll be mentioning that I'll be focusing only on soil genesis, composition and development, soil taxonomy, classification, and land use. Again, this is one way for you to motivate yourselves to study. Why? I am not an agriculture major, but I take time to read. So mao ni hunahuna that pwede yun tang mubasa yun ta so that we will also be able to understand and learn a lot. And of course, you will top or pass the licensure exam. So the first focus in soil is soil genesis, composition, and development. Now, in most cases, when I lecture, I usually throw jokes. But this time, maybe I cannot throw jokes because these are new to me too, no? But I tried my very best to give the best of my ability. So again, this is one way to motivate yourself so that you will also do better than me. No? So soil is a complex and dynamic natural resources that plays a crucial role in supporting life on Earth. Thus, therefore, there are many things that we should know about soil. So, like for example, when you plant a certain crop, dapat tan-awon man nato kung mumatch ba diri nga yuta, no? Pareha sad na kang magbuhaton nimo, di ba? There are so many lime soil in Bohol, and these are used for pots, no? Mga pottery projects. So, it depends on what kind of crops or fruits or vegetables will grow in a specific soil. So, it forms through a fascinating process called soil genesis and is composed of various components. So that's why magkuyog sila, no? Understanding soil genesis, composition, and development is important for agriculture, environmental science, and land management. So even when we are going to have our own house, there are areas wherein it is residential, there are areas wherein it's agricultural, or even industrial. Sometimes an agricultural land is being converted into industrial. Like most of the land here in Cebu, many are agricultural before, but it was converted into industrial due to the development. No? So there are also laws and republic acts that govern on that. Now, a soil genesis refers to the formation and development of soil over time. So it is influenced by many factors like climate, parent material, organism, topography, and time. So, parihara na nga, kaning yuta magkadugay niya, tungod sa climate change, nakayon kang, uy, tambok man ni diri sa una ang mais, karon di naman, no? So, there are several factors that influence it. So, the process can take thousands to millions of years. So, that's why maybe your great grandparents mo ingon nato nga hala diri sa una dungnog gitamnan yun ni namugumay nya karon sus ni tuibo naman ang alturas or diring dapita mo ni siya, no? So because it will take a lot of time. So what are the factors affecting soil genesis? First is the climate. I mentioned this a while ago. Now let's take this one by one. Climate is a condition such as temperature and precipitation affect the rate of weathering and the types of vegetation that can grow or that influence the soil. So sometimes, no, I think it's very clear that pananglitan, ang temperature, kung parang example ha, nga naman nga na may part like sa Baguio, strawberries grow because it's a cold, no? Unya, ang uban pong mga tanom like in Bohol daghan kaayong humay. In Negros daghan kaayong tubo. Nya have you noticed nga kanang tubo ana ragali na dia mo dunot rapod ang iyang mga mga leaves, so that after all it can also be used, no, as a fertilizer on top of the commercial fertilizer. Now we cannot deny the fact that um it's better to have natural fertilizer and natural, no, but whether we like it or not, pesticides and commercial fertilizers are also here, but there are so many who loves mo yung gali kang organic ni among tanom, daghan kayong mugukod og mupalit, no, yang uban ilad-ilad na lang po ng organic, di na di ay, no. Then parent material. The underlying rock or sediment from which soil develops impact its mineral composition. So, for example, the granite, according to some, parent material will produce different soil than limestone. So, ang klase sa yuta, no? So, pananglitan, batoon, what kind of rock, no? Kung batoon mo nang uban ka ng tamnandig mga kahoy, nya, I have heard because there are a lot of Jimelina ba na kanang pait, no, madili sad na maayo ibutang og kanang na kay mga tanom nga utanon kay mamatay labi pag dili makasurvive kay pait siya, no. Like for example also, I don't know if it's true, no, I've heard it from some of the seniors, no, that mango, no, when you plant mango, mas duulon ko no siya sa anay, but I have not also searched, no, a specific article that says it, no, so dili sa kayo ko makaingong sakto ba, but I have heard it. Then another is organism. Soil is teeming with microorganisms, plants and animals that contribute to its formation. So the decomposition of organic matter by organism enriches soil with nutrients. Very common sense. No nga, mga dry leaves, no nga, pasagdan lang nato diha, that will add nutrients to the soil. Then topography. The shape and slope of the land influence water drainage. So kung patungas, no, which can affect the development of soil horizons. Kabantay mo kung kanang kuan gikaingin, ya gitamna na og kanang kamuti. Example. So ang nasa ubos nya magsig-uwan ang iyang nutrients mo adto sa ubos, no? Ang to sa ubos mo tambok, ang to sa babaw di na kaayo. So that's the topography of the soil. Sorry because I will transfer. Okay, here. Another is the time. So soil formation is slow. It's a slow process, and older soils tends to be more developed with a distinct horizons and a richer nutrients content. No? Like there are cases wherein kadtong soil pa na mo yung kang sa kadugayon na, no, na daghagwati ang wati kung mga mamatay mangkuan, so makatambok, no, and I have experienced a friend of mine who having a compost pit. Ang iyang gibuhat, di ba, limestone, pulipulim na, no, layer ya, butangan na po niya, iyag yung tagmapapil, basta layer naman na, no, ya butangan jud niya papil niya, butangan niya gwati, so para namatay, namalit ko to sila gwati para makaon to mapapil, makuha niya, ang matambok ang yuta, mahimo ng abono. So, and I think there are so many also are selling that, no? Now, therefore, soil is composed of various components that interact to create a dynamic ecosystem. So, what are the different components of soil? We have mineral particles. So these are solid or inorganic components of soil. So they include, no, the largest particle, the silt, the intermediate, the clay, the smallest. And the relative properties of particles determine soil texture, no? So kanang clay, di ba ka? I could still remember when I visited kana bitang sa Negros nga hot spring nga naa siya kanang unsa na siya diha, kanang sulfur, no? Nga ang walay manubo kayo dito nga mga utanon, ang kato na lang tong dagko nga trees nga tuwa na gyud because of the type of soil, no? Then organic matter, composed of decomposed plant and animal materials. So I think you have tried this, no, as an agriculturist, that you you bring the carabao manure, no, the cow manure, and put it in your plants, no. Ayo sa iritso kung mo sa nang gikupog gitarong sa no dili kay iritso butang, no. So these are organic matter. Water also. Soil can hold varying amounts of water depending on its texture and structure. Water is essential for plant growth and microbial activity. Now, when you plant also, like I have a friend, no, naman ko gamay yuta, ganahan kung akong tamnan og kape. So, dili ko no maayo og flattened. So, dapat ko no kanang elevated nga daghang bato, no? So, may I still have to research more on it because that will also be part. No, di lang tamot dali og tanom kung wala ta kay bawo the kind of soil and the kind of plant that will grow for that particular soil component or soil kind. Then the air. Soil contains pores to allow for an air circulation. Oxygen in soil is also very crucial or important. No, kay mura sa silang tao nga dapat mo bukuan pod pareha ng tanom nga indoor. Ya nagisud sa kaang na soil. Unya, diba, bisan pag indoor na siya, imo gyud gyapon ang ipagawas para makahanginan, makaginhawa pod, no? It is also like that, no? Mura pod siya og tao, nga naa pod siya, muginhawa pod siya. Although it doesn't have life, no? But we need also to take good care of it. That's why air is also one component of soil. And of course, microorganisms. The bacteria, the fungi, the algae, and other microorganisms, lagi ko background din, no? Break down organic matter, making nutrients you transfer available to plants. So they also contribute to soil structure. So the microorganism also is an important component of soil. So soil development involves the transformation of parent material into mature soil with distinct horizon. So that is important in soil development. Now, there are also stages of soil development. No, when I was young, I know some of this. No, in science. No, mentang weathering, kabawam kita ni sa science, no, physical or chemical change, and even biological process break down parent material into smaller particles, no, kanang weathering. No, kabaw naman tana katong gamay pata, no, kung unsa na ang weathering. Now this is one of the stages of soil development. No, kay kanang ang dagko nga rock makupog, no, kay kanang niabo na sa time or unsa ba kay rason, no? O with that, no? Now, weathering describes the breakdown or dissolving of rocks and minerals into surfaces of the earth. Now, the water, the ice, the acids, the salt, plants, animals, and changes in temperature with all agents of weathering. So, maupoy kuan nganong mukupog ang bato, usay pod ang tungod sa plants nga gitanom, no, mabuak, usay pod ang acids, no, usay pod the water, the temperature, init, kuan. So these are causes, no, why there is weathering. Then the horizon formation. Over time, horizons or layer develop in the soil profile. This includes organic or topsoil. Na ako ako example na baw jud ko pangitag unsa maning mga litraha. Oy, no? Illuviated, that's E, subsoil B or C, parent material horizons. So these are the different horizons, no? Now I'm learning also a lot, when I read and study about soil science. So, soil profile, these are the arrangement and characteristics of horizon that vary with soil type. So, mo vary yun siya sa soil type, no? And of course, the development stage. Mature soil typically have well-defined horizons, while young soil may have fewer horizons. So, the number of horizons depends kung mature, mas daghan, rather than young. Then the nutrients accumulation. Organic material of the decomposition and mineral weathering, no, are very, very essential to the accumulation of nutrients in the soil. And of course, the plant growth. As soil develops, it becomes more suitable for plant growth. No, kay let's say mura man siya og na-develop ang soil na mura bag na natambok, no, because of organic, no, organic or inorganic fertilizer, but in most cases we're talking about organic, no, siyarang, no, mohimo ra gyud sila og own fertilizer due to the leaves, the dry leaves, no, due to some like carabao manure, whatever it is, no. And vegetation further influence soil properties and contributes organic matter. So when you plant, have you noticed that when you plant this time nagtanom kag munggos, so kamatay na ug mahuman na kag harvest, you'll plant another variety so that ang soil madili maanad niya, matambok na pod ang sunod, no? I think you have tried that one because I could still remember when my father did it. My father is a farmer, so he had, but I don't have a chance also to work with that, no, kay kanibang mag-eskwela tadi man ta maka kuan, but I have seen that my father is having variety of plants. It's because it's when you plant kuno magsunod-sunod, ang sunod kuno kung di magkaanam na kung siya kadaot. So it's important also to look into that. That depends on, no, the plant growth. Now, let us remember, ladies and gentlemen, that soil genesis, composition, and development are essential aspects of soil science. Understanding these processes help us manage and conserve soil resources, supporting agriculture, forestry, and even ecosystem health. Soil is a valuable and finite resources that requires careful stewardship for future generations. So you are very lucky that your farm maybe is very rich with mineral resources, and therefore you should take care of it, because remember, it's a finite resources that requires careful stewardship, no, for not only for you but maybe for your future children, for the future generation. Okay, now let us try. Every question, there are corresponding correct answer. So, I'll be reading the question and the option, and then you will type. Let's say kung nag-share mo diha gadgets, you type 2 and you write your name of the answer. So these are based on our previous discussion, no? So later on, we'll have sharing of ideas after the second topic. Okay. So what is the primary factor influencing soil formation and development? A, vegetation. B, parent material. C, time. D, climate. You can type your answer now. Mag-wait ko ha. So I will look into also answers. Sige, go. Type. Di magtagna, but instead, you will have, you will type your answers there. Okay, murag na ana. Okay, nanay duha. How about the others? Okay, so na B, na D. Let's check. Okay. So the correct answer is climate. Nganong climate man, ma'am, which is D, nagyo nakakuha, no, si Bautista and Bell. Evangelista. Okay, Peter got the right answer. Others, no, parent material. Let us check. Ngano nga climate? Now, climate, including factors like temperature and precipitation, is the primary driver of soil formation. It affects the rate of weathering and the types of vegetation that can grow, both of which influence soil development. By the way, I'll be sending my PowerPoint later. So please take note. Basin og PDF na ko inig-send. Take note of the correct answers. Anyway, after that, there is the rationalization. Okay. Sunod. Karon bawi ang uban. Which of the following soil components is primarily responsible for holding and providing nutrients to plants? A. Mineral particles. B. Water. C. Organic matter. D. Air. Okay. Okay, I have here 1, 3. Okay, wait, I'll wait. Okay. So, all the answers here is seen. So, let's check, no, if you got the right answer. Okay, congratulations, no? Everybody got the right answer. I hope others also who are not here will also, or are there also listening, no? I hope the 13 of you is here lang, no? So why organic matter? Organic matter in soil is composed of decomposed plant and animal materials. It is rich in nutrients and serve as source of nourishment for plants, improving soil fertility. So congratulations everyone, you got the correct answer, all of you. Now let's have number 3. Which soil horizon contains the highest concentration of organic matter? Is it A, O horizon, B, A horizon, C, E horizon, or D, B horizon? Okay. Nanay usa. Okay. So, I have here your answer here is A. Tanan ba? Okay, all of you. Okay? Congrats, no? You got the right answer, no? O horizon, also known as organic horizon, is the layer of soil that contains the highest concentration of organic matter, such as decomposed leaves and plants materials. Okay. What is the order of soil horizon from the surface to the deepest layer? A. This is the order, ha? BACEO or OAEBC or ABCEO or OEBAC. Okay. You can type now. Hey, how about, okay, I have seen now your answers. Okay, thank you so much. Most of your answer is B. Let's check. Let's check. Okay. So, the right answer here is B. So, you got it right, no? Oh, bright na jud ani, no? The correct order is the organic, topsoil, elevated, subsoil, and parent material. Okay. So, how about the next? What role do soil microorganisms play in soil development? Is it A, accelerate soil erosion, B, slow down mineral weathering, C, they break down organic matter and release nutrients, D, they decrease soil fertility? You can start now. Sorry. I was able to. Okay, sorry. No, I have given the right answer. I'm sorry for that. Huh? Okay. So the right answer is letter C. So they break down organic matter and release nutrients. So I think it's very, very clear that soil microorganisms play critical or vital or important role in breaking down organic matter, releasing nutrients, and improving soil structure. So they enhance soil fertility and ecosystem health. Okay, next. Which factor primarily determines soil texture? Is it A, time, B, parent material, C, climate, D, mineral particle proportions? Okay, you can start typing now. How about the others? Okay, so your answers here is B. Napoy D. Okay. Sige. Na D and B. Let's check. So the right answer is D. Nay naka-correct, nay na wrong. Don't worry, ay kagool. Laban lang, no? So, soil texture is determined by the relative proportions of sand, silt, and clay particles, which are mineral components of soil. Now, these are mineral components of soil. So, mineral particle proportions. 7. How does topography influence soil development? A. It has no impact on soil formation. B. It affects the rate of weathering. C. It determines soil mineral compositions. Or D. It influences the soil's organic matter content. Okay, type now. Okay, how about the others? Okay, how about the others? Okay, let's check. No, there are A, B, C. Oh, na A, B, C nga answer. Let's check. So the right answer is B. O karon kwentahan na perfect na bata diha. 7, 10 ni kabuok. How does topography influence the soil? Soil development, it affects the rate of weathering. So topography or the shape or the and slope of the land. Now topography means the shape or the slope of the land. influence water drainage, which in turn affects the rate of weathering and the development of soil horizons. So that's the reason it's the answer. Okay, 8. What is the role of time in soil development? Oh, di ba ang time ganina? It has no influence on soil formation. B. It determines soil texture. C. It affects the depth and complexity of soil horizons. Or it determines the soil organic matter content. Okay? A, B, C, or D. Type now. Okay, how about starting typing your answers now? How about the others? Okay. So, most of your answer, all of you answer C. Let's check. Correct. So, congratulations, no? You got the right answer. Time is critical factor in soil development as it allows for the development of distinct soil horizons and the accumulation of organic matter and nutrients. Okay. 9. Why is understanding soil important for agriculture and land management? Is it A? Soil has no significant impact on agriculture. B. Soil science helps optimize crop yields and manage soil resources. C. Soil science only benefits environmental researchers. Or D. Soil science is irrelevant to land management. Oh, nag-iusa nag-advance. Laban, go. Okay, let's check. So, most of you answers B. Let's check if everybody answers B, ha? Yes, all of you answers B. Correct. So congratulations. Why is understanding of soil science important for organic and land management? Because it helps optimize crop yields and manage soil resources. Congratulations. So it is a crucial for agriculture and land management as it provides valuable insights into soil fertility, nutrients management, erosion prevention, and sustainable land use practices. Okay, last question for this subtopic. What is the primary goal of soil conservation practices? Is it A, deplete soil resources for short-term gain? B, maximize soil erosion? C, sustainably manage and protect soil for future generations? Or D, increase soil pollution? Okay. Okay, let's check. So, C. Okay, all of you answer C. Congratulations! Now you got it right. This is the primary goal of soil conservation practices, which is to sustainably manage and protect soil for future generations. So I give emphasis to that discussion a while ago. Soil conservation practices aims to protect and sustainably manage soil resources to ensure their availability that future generations, so your children, the children of your children, while maximizing erosions and pollution. Okay, So I think this time you are ready for the next subtopic. Ah, sige, mao ni lahi no in an online class. So you can stretch your body for maybe a 1 minute there before we proceed to the next. Stretch, stretch. Kay ni kahuman, I'm very, very sure you're asked food no from Ma'am Salis there. Okay. Second subtopic is in soil taxonomy, classification, and land use. No? Soil classification and land use. I have background music here. So why do we need to understand soil taxonomy? What is soil taxonomy? No, you know what? It's better when I read and realize that soil taxonomy is important. No, I didn't even know. No, before I did not read, but now that I'm very much interested with all these topics. Soil taxonomy is a system used to classify and categorize soils based on their properties and characteristics. It helps scientists, farmers, and land planners better understand and manage soil resources. So because it's not only good that you have a wide lot or you have a lot of daghan nga lot, a lot of properties, land, but you do not know what to do with that. So it is also important so that we'll be able to manage very well. So we need to know taxonomy of soil. So these are the different key concepts. Soil orders, the soil taxonomy, soils classified into 12 major categories, no? Known as soil order. These orders of soil properties such as temperature, moisture, and organic content. So common orders includes is entisols, inceptisols, and aridisols. Another key concept is suborders, soil suborders. Each soil order is further divided into suborders based on additional characteristics such as color. No, I mentioned a while ago na ay mga parts sa buhol nga good for pottery, texture, and mineral content. Then, grade groups. So within suborders, soil are grouped into grade groups based on even more specific properties. So before that, I didn't read any of this. I do not know that there are different classifications, there are different orders, suborders, whatever is that, no? But now it is important to know these things. Subgroups and families. So the classification becomes increasingly specific as soils are categorized into different subgroups, the different families. Then we have also uses of soil taxonomy. Mentioning a while ago that it is very useful for agriculture and agriculturists like you. So farmers use soil taxonomy to determine the suitability of their land for different crops and make informed decisions about fertilization and irrigation. So I mentioned this on my first few minutes of my discussion that as a farmer, as an agriculturist, and even the owner of the land, you should know what kind of soil do you have so that you can fit in what kind of crops, vegetables, or trees that is suitable for your particular type of soil. Then the land planning. Urban planners and environmental scientists use soil taxonomy to make decisions about land use, construction, and conservation. Now, the urban planners in the municipality or city need to know the type of lands or the taxonomy of soil in your respective locality so that they will know nga kani diring dapita pwede ni siya tukuran o inani. Kani dili pwede taas kay ang building. Kay aside from naatay balaod, kanang humok ni nga yuta, posible siya nga ma, ma kung maglinog dali tumba bisan pagkatong butang roller sa ilawom sa building. Or pwede sad there is like in St. Bernard, Southern Leyte, nakadtong matabunan, no? Kay naglandslide, so mailawom. So that's important for land planners. Then ecosystem management. Ecologists use soil taxonomy to study the distribution of different soils in ecosystem and how it affects the plant production and plant growth. No? So these are the uses of soil based on the different people or group. Therefore, soil taxonomy is a valuable tool for understanding and managing our Earth diverse soils, benefiting agriculture, land planning, and environmental conservation. Now, nonetheless, even if you are an ordinary individual, we need also to know the taxonomy of soil so that dili lang tapasagan og tukod sa atong balay, no? Kay usahay manggod nga na-engross na kay tayo, you already have the budget, you already have everything, and you wanted to live already with your new house. Fortunately, you have the money, but unfortunately, the soil there is not good for that particular 2 or 3 story house. Okay, I have intermission. I have, make it slow. Slow. A little bit. Soil classification, categorizing the earth's skin. Soil classification is the process of categorizing soil based on their properties and characteristics. It also helps understand the diversity of soils, the roles in various ecosystem, and land use. So what are the different major soil properties? So first, texture. Soil texture refers to the proportion of sand, silt, or clay particles. It affects water retention, aeration, and nutrient availability. So, texture is one of the major soil property. Another, color. Ang color sa soil. Soil color can indicate its organic matter content. So, drainage and mineral composition. No? Again, kung ang inyong soil example, katong pottery. So, dili yun to angayan kay, di ba, dali man na siya mapupog, no? Or, let's say for example, lapukon ra kaayo, or unsa ra. So, the color of soil also is important. Then, structure. Soil structure relates to how soil particles clump together, affecting porosity and root penetration. Kada bang ang structure sa soil ba nga kanang, di ba na may soil nga kumot nimo magpilit. So ang uban ana dili kay mo clump together. So it is important. So kay maka-affect man gud siya sa root penetration kung magtanom ka, no? Then the horizons, no? The horizons which was learned a while ago. Composed of soil layers called horizons. Common horizons include organic, topsoil, subsoil, and parent material. So these are important major soil properties. So there are also different classifications. Like a while ago, we made mention that the agriculture, the environmentalist, the land planner should know the type of soil. True, because farmers use soil classification to determine crop suitability and manage soil fertility. I mentioned this already. So pananglitan pod, dili kayo tambok, wala gyud lang yuta si ma'am or si sir niya, ganahan siya magtanom diha og mais. So unsa may ang buhaton? So I think the agriculturist also has to know unsa dapit sa dili pa natamnan og mais sir og ma'am, mao sa nato itanom. Unya inika-harvest na ni palayaon sa nato para mo makatambok sa soil, no? So there are ways and means in order to do that, and these are very potent for your research in the future. So by the way, you will not be ending up only to an agriculture, so you'll be teaching in the future in TPC, no, or in other school. In BISO perhaps, we do not know, when you pass the board exam, take your master's in agriculture and teach. But you can also you can work also at Department of Agriculture like Sir Marco. No, he was able to work with agriculture. Or maybe in private firm wherein agriculture experts are very important. No? So, maoriginaw na, dili lang mo kutob diha. Or you can have your own business. Entrepreneurship. So, mura bag agribusiness. No? There's business in agriculture and there's money in agriculture, to tell you. Now, I love doing it. No, siguro when I retire, I'll be shifting my career, no? So we do not know in the future what would be the future that waits for us. So then another is construction. Engineers use soil classification to assess the stability of soil for building foundations. Have you noticed? Kung magtukod gali parang litan na tukuron dito ang gobyerno na dayon sila groundbreaking, no? Ya sa dili pa ang groundbreaking, kay mao naman gyud to, ilas nang ipatest ang soil. Naman tay mga testing laboratory of soil nga mayo ba ni diri mutukod kog 10-story building, no? Mayo ba ka ni? So na mga testing lab. Then environmental conservations. Soil classification informs land use, planning, and helps protect fragile ecosystem. So therefore, soil classification is essential for making informed decision in agriculture, construction, and environmental management, ensuring suitability land use practices. So proper use of land is very, very important. And you as future agriculturists can do something about it. So meaning, di ba matag-an ang talibon, naghana diyang manubong mga buildings. So you can make suggestions that these may not be converted into industrial due to some whatever reasons, because you know the type and the classification of soil that is being available in your locality. No? So dako dayta og matabang. So dili manggali sa future ta mutudlo kundi mag-business ug dili na sa gobyerno makatabang gyud dayta. So make use of what you have learned because it will contribute not only to yourselves, to your family, but to the rest of the generations. Then we have also soil properties and land use. Number one to consider is the texture and crops. Soil texture influence crop selection. O kapila na ibalik no. Kung saan klase sa soil, maka-influence kung saan mabuhi. Sandy soil drains quickly. Suitable for drought-tolerant crops. Katong mga dili dayon mamatay sa mag-init. No? So, atong itanom dito sa sandy soil. While clayey soils retain moisture. Ideal for rice and cranberries. So, diha di ay sa Bohol kay clayey man siya. So, not only rice but also cranberries can be planted in the soil available in your place. No? So, I think you know it already. So, why siguro na nagsugod ninyo. Then, cranberries, after all, you will sell it to Novillano and you will become one of the supplier of cranberries to wine industry. Diba? So, mo ninyong unaw-unaw, lagi mo kagool. Kung ako kayo magyuta diha. So, rice, ang uban cranberries. And you will contact with the marketing also strategy that you have learned. You will contact industries for wine or wine industries and you will be the number one supplier of cranberries. Mind you, we do not know in the future any one of you will become one of this. Then drainage and development. Proper soil drainage is essential for construction projects. Inadequate drainage can lead to foundation problems and flooding. So mamutanaw sa ta sa klase sa yuta and then the drainage system, because even if you will have your rice plantation, the drainage must be clearly done first para sayo na lang, di ba, sa kadtong sa tubig niya, no? Unya og magpaagas sa ta kay sobra ra kay kadaghan ang water, labi pa og ting-ulan pod, no? Then the erosion control. Soil erosion can harm ecosystem and agriculture. Land use practices such as contour farming, vegetative cover help prevent erosion. So erosion control. So we know for the fact that when you plant trees, especially in an elevated, it must be planted so that it will also prevent flood and soil erosion. No? Now, in land use planning, the urban planning, they need to understand soil types because it will help cities or municipality plan infrastructure and manage stormwater runoff. No? So, the urban planning also must be aware of this because in most cases, in some of the cities, these are the reasons why. So, nga naman ka, nga daghan man kaayong kusuglan like in Cebu, grabe kay makabaha, it's because it is not planned well. No, the urban planning did not take it seriously. So tukod lang kay tukod, after all, nagkadagan ng building, wala proper drainage, and it will affect the management of the land use. So agricultural zoning, zonal. Agricultural zones are designed and designated based on soil suitability, guiding land use for farming. So I think it's very, very clear that even if you go to DNR, agricultural yun ang Bohol. There even a time wherein DNR, Department of Agrarian Reform, the DAR also has given land for those who do not have land to use, and they have given the land titles. Then, the conservation. Protecting soils through land conservation effort is essential to maintain biodiversity and ecosystem health. So what in terms of the land use, so it's important, and as well as also the sustainable land use. So, I mentioned this a while ago, crop rotation. No, that's the right term. Karon imong tamnan ani, so after maani to mga matay man to siya niya, mas ang mga madunot na ang mga stalks, ang leaves and all, and then it became a fertilizer. Another plant or variety will be planted. So this is what we call crop rotation. Farmers rotate crops to maintain soil fertility and reduce the risk of pests and diseases. So bisan pa man umin ka nga, ay dako kay kita sa kung mungus-mungus ang gyapon, but it is important that there must be crop rotation. Then reforestation. Planting trees helps combat soil erosion and contributes to carbon sequestration. So, to reiterate what I have mentioned a while ago, that if you have land which are not utilized at this time and these are elevated, you can plant trees. And those trees, be careful lang sa takayusay, magpili na ba po na nato mapasagaran o pamutol, no? O ang mga forestry po na, grabe po kayo na sila. And the Department of DNR, no? Environment and Natural Resources. Then, wetland preservations. Preserving wetlands help filter water, provide habitat, and prevent soil erosions. So, kanang parehaan ng diha sa Bohol nga naay daghan diyang wetlands. So, preserving wetlands help filter water and provide habitat. So, that's good, no? And also, it will prevent soil erosion. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the relationship between soil and land use is intrinsic and impactful. Responsible land management practices are vital to preventing the health of our soils and sustainability of our ecosystem. Okay, feel free to use and adapt this content. So another is on soil taxonomy. Soil taxonomy is a systematic way of categorizing and understanding soil based on their properties and characteristics. So it serves as a valuable tool with a wide range of classifications and wide range of applications across different domains. Now, in terms of agriculture, the crop suitability, because I think it was reiterated several times that there is a need for crops. The farmers need to have crop rotation for crop suitability of the land or of the lot, or of the land. Farmers use soil taxonomy to assess the suitability of their land for different crops. Certain crops thrive in specific soil types, and their knowledge helps optimize yields and reduce inputs. Another is fertilizer management in terms of agriculture. Soil taxonomy aids in determining the nutrient content and requirement of the soil, enabling precise fertilizer applications. So dili lang sad nga magpasagad lang tag abono, no? So there are always correct and appropriate fertilizers, and even the precise fertilizers applications, the ratio pila may abono diri, no? Then the irrigation planning. Understanding soil properties helps in planning efficient irrigation systems by considering water holding capacity and drainage characteristics. Second is land planning. So first yun na tumakuan sa soil taxonomy, mag-unag yun ang agriculture, then the land planning. So the urban development, the urban planners use soil taxonomy to inform decision about land use, construction, and infrastructure development. It helps prevent issues like soil erosion, flooding, and foundation problems. So, di ba, kabantay mo, kung magtukod karon og bridge, capable ba na siya for how many tons, no? The foundation. So, kabantay mo katong na kuan nga unsa ni bridge ninyo, ngano naman to, kay naano mo ito'y bago niya, foundation to na daot na, no? So, usahay man go, dili pwede mag-ayom-ayom, no? Environmental conservations. Soil taxonomy informs land use planning to protect fragile ecosystem and natural habitats. It plays an important role in preserving biodiversity. After that, the third is environmental science or the environmental experts. So the ecosystem research. Ecologists use soil taxonomy to study the contribution of different soils within ecosystems. Soil properties influence plant and animal communities, making it crucial and important for understanding the ecological dynamics. Another under environmental sciences is waste management. Soil taxonomy helps in assessing the suitability of soil for waste disposal and landfill sites. Now, maybe in your place, wala tay landfill areas. In Cebu, there's landfill areas. So, gitan-aw pod ang landfill areas kay madadon ba ang mga basura gikan sa syudad, padung sa bukid. Gitan-aw pod nila nga kadtong landfill areas suitable yun to para sa waste management disposal. Gitan-aw sad ang gilayuon ug ang unsay may mga duol nga mga establishment or houses. So that is also one of the reasons why we need to study the soil taxonomy. It ensures that contaminants do not leach into the ground, do not reach into the groundwater. Sorry for that, reach ko. Dili mo abot, no? Another is construction and engineering. In soil taxonomy, it is important that we should know, no, this because engineers rely on soil taxonomy. Engineers rely on soil taxonomy to assess soil stability and load-bearing capacity for constructing buildings and infrastructure. So meaning, i-assess na yun nga kani, pwede siya makadaog og bugat about 10-story building. Kani di pwede, dapat 2-story lang. No? Na-assess na daan because it's important to know the soil taxonomy. Road and bridge construction, of course, soil taxonomy aids in determining the strength of soil, ensuring safe road and bridge construction. Another is geological studies. Geological mapping. I think ang Cebu na anay mapping ang governor. Because they map on what are the different crops that grow in that particular city or municipality in Cebu. I hope also Bohol will also have the geographical mapping of all the areas in Bohol. No? Although it's in agricultural land, but naamang yung mga specific exact that grow well in their area, no? In your specific area. Soil taxonomy plays a role in geological studies and mapping. So different soil types can provide insights into geological history of that particular area. Like what I have mentioned that in Cebu, Governor Garcia already have the mapping. So we can easily determine the geological history of that specific area. Kay remap man para sa una mao niya karon nabag-o naman pwede na din itamnan inani. So mo din na ilang kuan, ilang mga abot, no? Ilang mga abot man mag-abot din sila sa Capitol to have tabo every I don't know what's the specific day, Tuesday ba to, Friday ba, no? There is a tabo mag-abot. Another is soil conservation. Soil erosion control. Soil taxonomy helps identify erosion-prone areas. So kay kung nanatay taxonomy, kay bao na kani diha accident-prone kay so mag-flood yun ni siya, landslide yun ni siya, no? So erosion-prone areas and develop strategies to prevent soil loss through practices like terracing or reforestation. We have also here the classification of soil systems in the Philippines. So it's very, very specific because we're here. Now, the Haribon soil classification system. The Haribon soil classification system is widely used in the Philippines, developed by Haribon Foundation for the Conservation of Natural Resources. It categorizes soil based on their properties like soil orders, o ganina ako na discuss, no? Highest level of classification representing the broadest soil categories. So it's common in the Philippines to repeat and reiterate. We have entesols, enseptisols, andisols, and altisols. So these are common in the Philippines soil order. Then soil suborders. So based on additional soil characteristics such as moisture, color, and texture. We have discussed this few minutes ago. Then we have the soil grade groups, no? Within subgroups based on more specific soil properties. And of course, the soil subgroups, detailed classification level, differentiating soil based on the finer, no, of that particular soil. So, the soil classification system in the Philippines, so unified soil classification system, while Haribon soil classification system is widely used in the Philippines, the unified soil classification system is another system that may be applied, no, in a certain engineering and construction context, especially in infrastructure projects. So actually, in other country, they have also their own way of doing, no, the classification system. So in the Philippines, we are utilizing the USCS. So the primary soil groups in the USCS include gravel, sand, silt, clay, and with various subgroups and modifiers. No? So that's why kamo mismo inigtanaw lang nyo, ay kaning yuta ako anday ni. Ay kaning yuta ako anday ni. So kana mo gyud inyong expertise at lisod jud na akong kabuto, no? So meaning to say you are edge of that and therefore you need to read, no? So there are also applications of soil classifications in the Philippines. We have in agriculture, soil classification helps farmer, no? Ako na yun yung ibalik-balik. Select suitable crops and implement appropriate soil management practices to improve agricultural productivity. Then land use planning, the engineers, the urban planners may determine, no, building foundations, roads, bridges, and other infrastructure projects. Then, the environmental conservations. Now, we know this. Ito mga prone sa floods, prone to soil erosion. So, it could be prevented if the taxonomy of soil was done well. Okay, it's time for us to practice. So, ay magduka-duka diha, ikagul kay hapit na tamahuman, no? Kay Sunday man ron, I think all of you, if not some of you, will go to church after. So maybe after the activity, I'll send this so that you will be able to read it by yourselves. And then we will continue doing, praying doon that there will be live discussion on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is dili live kay Sir Marco bin Saturday. But Sunday, hopefully, it's a live discussion from an expert of Bohol Island State University. Please pray that she will agree. Okay, 1. What is soil taxonomy primarily used for? A. Agricultural marketing. B. Classifying and categorizing soils. C. Weathering forecasting. Ganang ko kayo nag-advance. D. Transportation planning. Okay. Napay one answer, no? Sige lang. So, we have A and B as your answer. Let's check if you had it right. Okay, it's letter B. So, for those who did not get it right, better luck next time. So, what is soil taxonomy primarily used for? Classifying and categorizing. Soil taxonomy is primarily used for classifying and categorizing based on their properties and characteristics. 2. 8 na nakabok ay kagol. In soil taxonomy, what is the highest level of classification for soils? A. Soil subgroup. B. Order. C. Family. D. Soil series. Okay.
B.
Okay. So we have here, there are B or D as an answer. Let's check. Napag you see na B o D. Let's check. No? So the right answer is B, soil order. Don't uban wala na minaw ganas discussion. Don't worry, I'll send the PPT to you so that you can review right after my discussion. So in soil taxonomy, the highest level of classification for soils is the soil order. So it's the soil order. So why is understanding soil texture important in agriculture? A. Determines the soil color. B. Affects crop selection and management. C. It has no impact. D. Determines the soil pH. Okay. Okay. So you have your B, no? Let's check. B, all your answer is B. So correct. Congratulations, everybody got it correct. It affects crop selection and management. No, the farmer has to look into what crop is suitable for the land. Soil textures play an important role in agriculture as it affects the crop selection, water retention, and management practices. Correct. 4. Which soil order is characterized by extremely dry condition and it's often found in desert? A. Entosols, B. Aridosols, C. Mollisols, or D. Spodosols. Okay. Okay. Oops. How about the others? Wala pa. Okay, thank you. So we have our C and A. Okay, let's check. C and A. Okay. The right answer is B. Timani ha. So don't worry, I'll send the PPT, read it again in the afternoon kay mag-half day raman ta, no? So that you can go to the church and we will try our very best that the lecture for next week will be live on Sunday, no? Aridisols are the soil order categorized extremely, no? Dry condition and are often found in desert. 5. Wait. 5. Wait lang ha. How does taxonomy contribute to land use planning? A. Identifying suitable locations for waste disposal. B. Predicting the weather patterns. C. Designing road networks. D. Providing information on soil suitability and limitations. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay. So the right answer, your answer is ROD. Okay. Okay, correct. Everybody got it right. Congratulations. So soil taxonomy contributes to land use planning by providing information on soil suitability, limitations for various land uses. Congrats. 6. What role does soil classification play in construction and engineering? A. Has no relevance in construction. B. Helps assess soil stability and load-bearing capacity. C. Determines architectural designs. Or D. Influences the choice of construction materials. Okay, A, B, C, or D? Okay, thank you very much. So, all of you answers B. Okay, correct. Another 100%. Now, I hope that everybody got it right. Those who are at home and those who did not attend. Soil classification is important in construction and engineering as it helps assess soil stability and load-bearing capacity for various projects. So that's why it helps. No? That's the reason why there is a need for us to know the soil taxonomy. 7. Which soil property influence a soil's water holding capacity and aeration? A. Soil color, B. Soil pH, C. Soil texture, or D. Soil temperature? A, B, C, or D? Okay. But the others, type now, type now, type now. Go, go, go. Thank you. So, varied answer. We have B, we have C, very. Ah. So the right answer is texture. No, those others. The why? Soil texture influence soil water holding capacity and aeration among other properties. Okay. Last number, I only have 8 for this. What is one of the primary uses of soil taxonomy in environmental science? A. Designing bridges and roads. B. Predicting earthquake. C. Studying the distribution of soil with ecosystem. Or D. Calculating population growth. A, B, C, or D? Go, go, go. How about the others? Go. Keep on typing. Okay, let's check. I think all of you answer C. Okay, congratulations, you got it right. No, so studying the distribution of soil within ecosystem. In environmental science, soil taxonomy is used to study the distribution of soils within ecosystem and how it affects plant and animal communities. Okay, so I believe that now this time, it's time for us to share each other on our thoughts and feelings. Take note that creating about sharing ideas, sharing aesthetics, sharing what you believe in with other people. So there is a need to do that. So allow me to stop recording so that we can have our what they call that, our stuff.